7D, 17.2. I'm trying to simplify it to reach the answer in the textbook. You all get the simplified form? 10. What do you all get? Factorize what? Oh, okay, I see it now. So this one and this one multiply, right? So x squared minus x squared plus 1, right? Okay, so for 7D, if you want to simplify it to achieve the answer in the textbook, okay, upon differentiating, okay, you will get 1 over the whatever inside that is of the log function. Then after that, differentiate the inside of the log function, okay. Then after that, for this part over here, you simplify it to getting a fractional form, right? What I did here was that I rationalized. Let me get a ring marker.
So when you know to rationalize or not? Because sometimes you say don't need.
So, like I said, okay, the question will have stated the form of the question that you want. Yeah, okay, that they would say that they want it to be in negative k over square root x squared plus 1. Okay, differentiate to the extent that you will be able to get and simplify into that form. Yeah, so then after that, in this case, you would see that this actually matches the denominator that you want, but in this case, this denominator is not something that you want at the end. Okay, so that's why, okay, my idea would be then to rationalize. Yeah, okay, so rationalizing this part here. Okay, then after that, I would be able to see that the denominator becomes 1. Okay, then after that, it will be the numerator, okay, times this part here. So take note that this entire thing is going to multiply with it. So don't forget your brackets here. Maybe emphasize it with. Okay, then after that, in this part is numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator, right? So this denominator is actually over 1. Numerator times numerator, you would probably see that there is a a minus b, and then after that, a plus b. Okay, so that will give you a squared minus b squared. Right, so therefore it's x squared minus square root x squared plus 1 then holding square. So that's why the square root disappears. Minus and plus becomes a minus. Okay, so remember that. Then after that, you will be able to simplify to achieve the one in the textbook. Okay?
Oh,
Yeah. I tell you, confirm they'll ask you to leave it in the form. Okay, then for 7F, right, simplify the the given expression, okay, using your logarithm laws first. Okay, then after that you do your differentiation. That will be much easier than having to handle product rule and your quotient rule, everything together. Okay. This plus times ma. Plus ma. Remember? Down here times and down here divide. So plus. Okay. Any questions? Yes.
Can you just put a equal y there?
This one.
Like you can just add.
No, let y, yeah, write formally. Yeah, so right at the start you write let y equals to the thing, then you simplify. Okay. So it's yeah. So whether it's correct? Yeah. From here. From here to here. Here onwards. Okay, any questions? If not, can you take out your EMATS 2018 paper? Okay. I have just given to you the 2017 one. The 2017 one, I don't think I will have time to go through. Okay, but to be very honest, 2018, are there a lot of problems? No. So, do I need to go through anything? I just show you, okay, I have marking scheme. Okay, I show you the marking scheme, then you know the marks allocation.
Oh my god, come on. I left my worksheet.
Nobody is claiming this. Oh, there's no shirts. Oh my god.
It's giving. It's
Two
giving.
uniform and one t-shirt. Nobody wants, is it? Okay, I think the general office also don't want it. I'm going to throw it.
But we don't see how we know it's there.
Really, I throw all.
Yeah, true. It smells damn bad. Like that time I pick it up, I'm like,
That's like $30.
I wanted to go one.
Half knowledge. I've never had a blue one. Like everything is on there.
Okay. Question 1. Evaluating the following. Okay, so in this case, 1 mark for actually multiplying the factor, okay, into the matrix. Then after that, simplifying, right, you will get this A1. Can you see? Okay, so please mark it on yourself by own. Okay, part B is cell matrix multiplication. You should be getting a 2 by 2 matrix. Okay, focus this 2 by 2 matrix, and then this will be just straightforward 1 mark for getting the correct matrix. Okay. Question 2, probability question. Okay, you could actually draw a tree diagram if you want to understand the question better. Okay, so it says that the probability that he cooks is 4 over 5. So eating out it will be 1 over 5. Then after that, if he cooks, okay, the probability for eating pasta and others, and then also pasta and others if he eats out. Okay, the tree diagram is not necessary, but it depends on whether it will help you or not. Okay, if you prefer a diagram. Then after that, part A, to find the required probability, you take 4 over 5 times 5 over 6 equals to 2/3. To find the probability that John cooks but does not cook pasta. Okay, so 4 over 5 times 1, 5 over 6. Then part B, John has pasta for dinner. It could be a case whereby he cooks pasta or he eats out pasta. Okay, so there will be multiplying these two and then also adding the multiplication of these two. So therefore, this is 1 mark as well over here, and then method mark over here, 1 mark. Okay? Okay, you need not know what is B1. It's an independent mark, so it's not for me to explain to you. It's okay. Just take it as answer mark, right? Okay, just take a B1 as an answer mark. Right? Next, question 3. Okay. Ahmad has 45 red balls, X yellow balls, and 2x minus 5 blue balls. Right, then after that, picking a ball that is 3 over, that's yellow, okay, will give you a probability of 3 over 17. To find the value of X, okay, so you can find out what is the probability of picking a yellow ball. Okay, so X number of yellow balls divided by total number of balls, right, it should simplify to give you 3 over 17. Okay, so therefore, you can do your cross multiplication and solve that the value will be X equals to 15. Okay, so 1 method mark here, 1 answer mark. Part B, the probability of selecting a blue ball or yellow ball from the bag. Okay, so blue or yellow, that means that you just take the probability of blue plus the probability of yellow. Right? So probability of blue would be 2x minus 5, so 2 times 15 minus 5, and then yellow is 15. So out of total 85. So method mark here and then answer mark 8 over 17. Okay? Any questions? Question 4, alright, asking you to draw a Venn diagram. Okay? I think you cannot actually do a Venn diagram without having to go through the procedure of listing down the elements. Okay, surely you have to list down the elements, right? Then after you'll be able to draw. I really wouldn't know how you can think of all the elements in your mind without having write them down to the columns. Okay, if you can do that then okay, good for you, you're a genius. Okay, really I'm not then. Alright, so in this case, okay, list them out first, then after that you draw a Venn diagram. Okay, so it should appear like that. Okay, your universal sign and then your A and B, please label them carefully. Right? Then determining the number of elements in A union B prime. Okay, so A union, A is this entire circle here, B prime is outside. So that means you take into consideration all the elements in A and also the elements that are outside. So the elements will be actually this, Okay, you could write them down, but essentially the question wants the number of elements, so that would be A part C. Oh, sorry. Okay, so you can go and count. Then after that, part C answer will be 9. A prime intersect B. Okay, that will be this element. Okay, so A prime goes to the outside of A and then intersect with B. So that means it's just in this part. Yeah.
So this is the element.
Yeah.
So express answer.
Yes, listing elements must be like that.
We just put
Okay.
down the.
I don't want you to follow this one. Okay, follow like that. Listing elements, please use set notation. Okay, so
How would they phrase the question if you want to
describe in words the set A prime intersect B. So if the question wants you to describe in words or write in words, then the question would be phrased in something like
so we should be the bracket.
wait ah. Describe in words the set maybe A prime intersect B. Okay, so if the question is written like that, so describe it in words, then you would write that A prime intersect B is the set of prime numbers. Is it? I don't know. For example, okay. Then after that, if they want it in set notation, then write A prime intersect B in describe A prime intersect B in set notation. Then maybe you will write things like A prime intersect B equals to X such that X is an element of prime numbers less than 15. Something like that. Okay, so the question would probably be phrased something like that. Okay? Any questions? Yeah? Next, question 5. The question is asking about matrices as well. Okay, so remember the test that we had, we have tested you B square. B square means B times B, so make sure you multiply the two matrices. It is not about squaring the elements inside. Okay, so your final matrix should actually be this one. Okay, then after that, find out what is x and y given that A times B is equals to -7, 15. Okay, there is no division that we have learned in matrices. Okay, and there's no such thing as division in matrices. Okay, it is defined differently. So in this case, you will consider the product of x, y, and also this one, okay, this matrix. Then after that, do your matrix multiplication, equate the two matrices together, solve simultaneously, and you will be able to get the answer that you require. X equals to 4 and y equals to -3. Okay? So take note matrices, no such thing as division, okay, for the time being. Okay? Move on. Next, question 6. Listing all the elements in the universal set P and Q in set notation. Okay, so they said clearly the instruction word is to list. Okay, and then after that using set notation. Set notation will refer to the curly brackets. Listing will mean that you have to spell out every single element. Okay, so there is a difference when it comes to listing, okay, and describing. Describing will be more of in words, okay, like what I have over here. Listing would mean that it is something like that. You understand? Okay. So each of the elements, or rather each of the sets when listed correctly, that will be 1 mark. Then after that, part B, okay, is P a proper subset of Q? Okay, I think in your given answer key, right, they said that every element of P is an element of Q and number of elements of P is less than number of elements of Q. Okay, however, right, earlier on in the year, okay, I have taught you all that instead of saying this, okay, we will just say P not equals to Q. That will be fine. Right? Okay, so just say that the two sets are not equal and that every element of P is an element of Q. Okay, please don't tell me P is inside of Q. Okay, not acceptable if you say P is inside Q. Right? This doesn't make much sense at all. Okay, so please, even if you draw a Venn diagram, right, please don't actually describe in this manner. Right? We should focus on the elements. Okay, so the language itself that you use needs to be very clear and mathematical. Okay. So please make sure that you address these two parts in order to explain proper subsets. Okay. Question 7 asks you to draw a tree diagram. So in this case, you must draw. Okay, so your tree diagram will look something like that. 1 mark will be for one part. Okay, so if this part is correct, the first section is correct, that is 1 mark. Second section, okay, will be the second mark. Okay. So it must be both correct, then you get 2 marks out. Sorry? Yes, you can have a key if you decide that you want to use D to represent dark chocolates and W to represent white chocolates. Okay? Then for part B, okay, to find out what is the probability of the required cases, okay, 1 mark for there's matter mark and answer mark for each of your questions. Okay. Then after that, for question 8, okay, writing the matrix itself. Okay, 8A, writing this matrix should be a giveaway. You just have to follow the format of the table. Okay, please make sure that you write neatly. Then after that, for B part 1, so given that mx is equals to this, okay, you multiply, then after that you will get this 3 by 1 matrix. So what do the elements represent? The elements represent the total number of hampers sold in each of the months respectively. Okay. So you need to address that it's the total number of hampers as well as the fact that it's for each month respectively. Okay. So 2 points need to be mentioned: total and also each month respectively. Then to find out for part I, okay. So for part C part 1, okay, you need to know, okay, what is a suitable matrix. Okay, so it's helpful to know your your matrices with ones inside and also your identity matrices. Okay, so sometimes those two matrices are useful in helping you to find the sum. Okay, so in this case you will take this in order for you to actually add up each column. Each column, then after that, you will be able to find this matrix. Okay. Then for part E, write down the two matrices such that the product will give the total amount of money. Okay, so you will take these two matrices to multiply and get this. Any questions? Is it I can expect 2 plus 2 marks? In 3 chapters, if you all can do this, that means every year the standard also same. You refer to the 2017 one, it's also same similar thing, right? Okay. So everything is fine now for your E-Maths common test. Okay, by the way, before I forget, which I keep forgetting the recent days. Okay, the format of your paper, right? You will see that in this format, right? Okay. It is expected of you to be writing on foolscap. Okay, so for your common test onwards this year, okay, up to your O levels, the space will be provided to you, okay, in the paper itself for you to write. So no more foolscap will be provided to you. Okay, remember I told you before, O level they will not be providing writing paper for you anymore. Okay, everything will be written in the booklet itself already. Okay, this also applies to your A-Maths. Alright, so for E-Maths itself, okay, Emacs paper 1 format. Okay, Emacs paper 1 format, it will be the question. Okay, then after that, part A, so the question, then answer space. Okay, then after that, part B, question, answer space. For you to write whatever working. But in paper 1, right, okay, there is always the answer, then dot, I don't know, 1 mark. Hi. 1,000. Okay, so paper 1, you can expect your question, your format of the paper to be like that. So remember to write down your answer in answer space. Paper 2, okay, same thing, just don't have this part here. Okay, that's the difference from paper 2. Yes.
What if you run out of space?
If you run out of space, then raise your hand. Okay, ask the examiner. Alright, they will provide you with extra paper. Okay, then you in exam wise you will staple it together lah. But in the Cambridge wise, I've already told you it will be a booklet, additional 4-page booklet. You slot it into your main booklet. Then you write down how many booklets more are you giving. Okay, I think that is so far the understanding that I have. You understand? Okay. They just Cambridge already decided that way, so I hope that the paper should be typed.
So is it like they give you another question?
No, they don't give you another question booklet. They give you another 4-page writing paper booklet. So it will be like foolscap, but it's a booklet of writing space.
But
Okay?
the question.
Yeah, so you need to write down clearly which question are you actually writing. Yeah, so if you need extra space, okay, so then after you need extra foolscap paper, write down clearly that maybe this is 4A and this is your space, the things that you're supposed to write. You understand? Sorry? Yeah, so there will be two different booklets, but you combine, you slot them together. Okay? Don't need stapler. Okay? So the paper when we collect from you, we will pass it to the chief examiner. We will tie it up very nicely. Then after go to the exam center, they will count everything again. And also because you write on your cover page how many extra booklets you are submitting. Okay? Then screw up. Then that's why prelim exams nowadays very important, right? Okay, you see that there are people losing papers. Okay, so prelim exams, the marks itself are required for benchmarking of these people who suffer this loss of papers. Okay, so that's why prelim, don't play around with it. Okay, so Emacs paper 2, it will be format like that. Okay, Emacs paper 1, paper 2, both also same thing like that. Okay, however, something that I'm unaware of, right, so far I still don't know the answer because people don't know also. Okay, it's about graph questions. I'm uncertain whether for graph questions the grid itself will be printed in your booklet or not. Okay, that one I'm uncertain. Until I get an answer, okay, I will let you know as soon as I know. Alright, but as far as I'm assuming now, the grid should probably be printed in the booklet as well. So you will draw everything, okay, do all your answers inside the particular booklet. So it will not be an additional foolscap and all that. Okay? Sorry? Okay, don't tell me all this what if, okay? Only when it happens, then we get a solution, okay? Don't get worry, okay? You just have to raise your hand, you ask the examiner will go and panic for you, okay? Yes. Okay? So clear about this, right? Okay, I think I tell you what, okay, the 2017 paper that I've given you, okay, I'll give you the rest of the time, okay, today to actually do the paper. Alright, because I don't want you all tell me you all no time to study, okay, Emacs too fast, okay, we are going too fast, okay, I give you the luxury of the time now to do your work, okay, for Emacs paper, okay, they are just vouchers, so
Not